Hi, and welcome to Premier Literacy's tutorial on text audio. In this video, we're going to give you an introduction to the program. I'll show you how to do just that, convert a text file to an audio file. I'm going to get started by clicking the text audio icon on my toolbar. Find that on the Reading tab. When the program launches, we see our interface here. Notice the menus across the top and the tabs that we've got here for different options. Got the Home tab, and on it we see the Add button. So I'm going to pick Add, and I'm going to load in a file. Got my criminal investigation textbook here. When I load it in, we see the preview of the document on the right. We've also got the output file name being shown here. You can use the arrow keys to arrow over and see the full file name. So that's going to output it to criminal investigation extract.wav. The input file name is just the file that we've currently got open. The voice that it's being read in is Capital Cali. We can change that as well, and I'll show you in just a moment. File output type, we've got standard WAV and MP3. We can adjust that there. I'll actually switch it to an MP3 format to save space. We can segment the audio as well, and I'll show you that in just a moment. Now we can actually convert multiple files with text audio. If I wanted to add in another file, I could click the Add button. If I made a mistake and loaded this one incorrectly, I could just hit Remove while I have it selected, and that will remove it from text audio. If I go to our Settings tab, as I mentioned, we can change the voice from Capital Cali. I click on Voices.
This is Capital Cali.
And then I click on the drop down here and switch it to a different voice.
This is Capital David.
I can also adjust the rate at which it speaks by dragging the slider to the left for slower and to the right for faster. I'll click OK. If I want to change my output name or where the file is saved to, I can click on Change Output Path, and this is going to let me choose where the file is saved to. I'm okay with the area in Documents currently, so I'm going to click Cancel, and we'll leave it as the Documents path. If we want to change the name of it, we can change it here. Click OK because I'm okay with the name. If we'd like to segment the audio, jump back and we're going to put a check in the box for Segment Audio. Click on Define Segment. So we see no bookmarks found, and that's just telling us that it doesn't have any bookmarks, and they're what it uses to separate into different segments. There's also a timed mode. If I go up here and I click Segment Type, we see that change to a clock, and it'll break it up into 20-minute segments for us. If I'd like to insert bookmarks, I can click that button there, and we get an editing window that appears. I'm just going to place a few different bookmarks in my document here. Go to the Read tab, and we see the Mark button. I'll put a bookmark at the end of the larger paragraphs. And there. So now if I save and return, say yes to save the changes again. And our window comes back and we see different files that'll be created now. We want to have a look at what's going to be in these files. We can double click it. And we see just the text up until what we bookmarked. And click Return to go back. And return once more. We'll go to the Processing tab. And if we have multiple files open, we can click Process All. If we just have a single file, we can just click Process. So I will click on Process. It'll take a moment to convert. When the conversion finishes up, you'll notice Done in the bottom left here. We can go to our Documents directory, which in this case is where I've saved the file. And we can listen to the audio.
16/Section 1/Introduction. Protecting the crime scene. Securing the crime scene is a major responsibility of the first officers to arrive.
So we now have all the text from that document broken up into convenient audio files. You may wish to use the segments to break up chapters of a book or different sections, and it can be very useful for some students to just be able to throw their notes on an MP3 player and listen to them while they do other things. So that's been an introduction to text to audio. Be sure to view the rest of the training videos in the series and visit our website, which is www.readingmadeeasy.com. Thanks for watching.